I know a lot of people would like to come here for a tour and they'll never make it. So we're going to give you a tour. This is my shop, as you can see. We're just come in the door. I have it upstairs here. But if you scan the shop, that's where I have all of my noise, and that's my stereo. That's where I keep my blue coal. Here's a shaper. You can see the different tools, and you might say, well, why do you have two of this and two of that? Well, one is set up for cutaway, one is set up for standard. I don't have to really bother too much. I also have a dust collector here for God's sakes, protect your lungs. You only get one pair of them. My machinist stays. I got myself my milling machine, my lathe, my granite plate. This is where you see me driving the bus. The trash cans, you need them. This is my working bandsaw. I have a resaw over here on my workbenches, and you'll see that I have a little of this and a little of that. All of my I have something in here for whatever I need. All of my milling equipment's up there. Clamps, tools, rough stock, binding. You'll see a lot of router tables that I have set up for specific little jobs. This is not all of my wood. This is just a small part of it. Over here I have a nice little pile. You name it. I probably have it here somewhere. Nice pile of East Indian rosewood. Other woods up here that are rare and scarce. Bracing stock. I got a jig here that I have behind everything because I don't want anybody to see that yet, because I hope to get that one done. Now, binding machines getting ready to be put in for orders. Patterns, you name it, we got it. This is my resaw blade. My dust collector, my table saw. You see this bench often. Plywood and binding machines sitting there ready to go. There's my air compressor. And if you take notice, the shop's actually clean, so don't expect it to be like this all the time. Now, I'll take you upstairs. Some very good friends of mine are on this wall. Mr. David Nichols. I can't say enough good about him. Mr. Lee Mulverhill, he works with Dave, the poor bugger. And there is one of my best friends from down here, Ralphie. Ralphie, and that's me with a bad hair day with Pearlzilla, but these three guys, they mean the world to me. I also have another friend, Mike Wendt, and Glenn behind the camera. So you come up here, and this is where my wife does most of her work. My wife is in charge of packing, and you can see this is her packing table. She's got a pile of stuff on there. We have orders going out, another computer set up, another printer. These are molds ready to go. And over here I have my setup benches, my inlay benches. I have 22 inches of insulation in the ceiling here. This place is insulated like a meat locker. I really want to control my humidity because I do have humidity controlled air conditioning, and it just gives a very stable environment. And here I have bracing. This is red spruce bracing, some more tone wood. This is all of my top woods. I have a number of kits here that are ready to go out. Here's my buffer. This little buffer is a great little tool, and you can see I can stop it. You don't need a high-powered buffer. It'll just throw your guitar. I've actually seen a guitar get caught in a buffer and it wasn't pretty. Brazilian rosewood over there. Most of it pre-CITES, but I do have some legal stuff. I have...
We'll have to get rid of some of that stuff.
Yes, we do. Kerfing. I have a few guitar necks, and these are a pile of guitars that I'm getting ready to do some conversions to. Guitar strings in bulk. You see I go through a lot of fret wire. These are all of my masters. I'm getting all of my masters. They're getting CNC'd. I had them CNC'd in wood, but now I'm getting them made in corium. And my good friend Doug Moore is doing that for me. A couple of fingerboards here and there. Here's some pearl that I have from, and my little logos that'll go on my headstock. And we have, you probably saw a couple of signatures. People always tend to sign my shop when they come here. So that's a little quick tour of Blues Creek Guitars. If you're ever in this way, stop in. We'll check out to see what else is in there with that cold glue. Hope you enjoyed the tour. We'll see you next time.